for those of us who are still here, we're going to load up another battle. We got 2 battles going today. We've got the Bote by Belquint going up against the Sudenica by Hibachi, which is, I really like the look of the Sudenica. It is a very good looking ship. But we'll start with the Bote by Belquint, which has sort of a like a refitted cargo hauler aesthetic to it, with 6 APS guns. There's, for some reason, there's a big alloy mimic that goes across, like it's a huge one that goes across this entire deck, and that's what's causing the flickering and making it look like there's clipping. It's technically clipping with a mimic, so that's fine. It's aesthetic. It hides the turret holes. Ah, I see. Gotcha. And then the underside of the boat, we've got anti-torpedoes, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, that's the interceptor head. Unless I'm just going completely bonkers. And yes, the glass torpedo bulge. The boat does have a glass torpedo bulge right here. You can kind of see it. See it better there. It's an interesting choice. I mean, glass did get a huge AC buff recently, so maybe it'll actually be useful. But maybe not. I guess we'll see. We've got the pretty empty superstructure. Got a chair though. That I appreciated that. You don't understand how difficult it is to inspect some of these ships when they run away from you and they don't have a chair for you to spawn in. It's got this nice looking smokestack on the back. A little bit of turtle backing armor scheme. This is why it's like it looks like it was like a cargo freighter that's been refitted for warfare. So yeah, missiles and APS on the boat. That's what we'll be using. Yeah, what shells are you firing, Belquint? I can't remember. There's too many ships for me to remember all details like that. Hey, Brisby. How thick is the armor? Good question. We can check that. Hessian frag. Okay. It's looks like it's 1 meter of metal. Then it's got some slopes behind it, and then more metal, and that's about it. So not terribly thick. We'll see. Now the Sudenica just looks really nice. It's a very futuristic looking ship. I love this like floating ball thing. I have no idea how you do something like that. It's probably like a hologram projector or something. But I love it. It looks really cool. She's got a couple of cram cannons and some torpedoes off the front. It's a mimic with 2 movable lights. Ah, gotcha. I mean, whatever it is, it looks really cool. Also have some anti-missiles, but those aren't going to be terribly useful in this fight. Oh yeah, got a ton of missiles up here too. This reminds me of something. Like I've seen something that looks sort of like this before, but I can't think of what it is. Like it looks familiar. I feel like I should know what this looks like, but I can't think of it. Triglavian ships from EVE Online. That could be it. I did play some EVE Online back in the day, not a lot. That friggin' learning cliff got me. Yeah, it does feel kind of like a submarine almost, but it's a ship. I promise you it's a ship. Wouldn't have made it in as a sub. But anyway. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the intro again. Like on episode 3, I forgot to do the intro yesterday, and I forgot to do it again here for episode 5. Oh well. Too late to fix it now. I'm not going through and looking through the ships again. Anyway. Let's get the fight underway. As crams get launched. Oh, there are missiles on the... Duh. Game? Did my game just crash? I think my game just crashed. Yep. It go poof. Stop it, Brisby. I mean, this is the first time I've had that happen. Yeah, technical difficulties. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be replacing that current emote with something to represent the commentator's curse, because that's just too fitting for me and my content to not have something like that. I mean, the game's there. Streamlabs, come on, capture it. All right, there we go. Custom battle, load battle 2. See, this is why I prepared those ahead of time. So it's quicker and easier to get back in. Hopefully we don't have another one of those. Let's go, round 1 underway. Let's hope that doesn't happen anymore. Oh, that missile strike. Oh, Bote is not liking that. Bote definitely felt that. That cram hit didn't really seem to do anything. Yeah, those crams are not hurting much, but those missiles, that is a lot of missile. Sudenica has quite the missile salvo. Looks like she's lost one of her fins over here, but otherwise Sudanica's doing alright. Got some distraction missiles going up into the atmosphere. Torpedoes away. I want to see the next missile volley launch. There it is. Some of them are getting distracted themselves. I'm guessing there's signal processors on the Sudanica's missiles. And Bote is noping out. It's like, oh god, this hurts. Get me out of here! Brisby, that would... I don't know about putting the 666 on it, but something like that could possibly work. Oh, don't you? Okay. It hitched there for a second. I thought it was going to crash. Yeah, I think your ECM isn't working, Belquint, because they aren't remote guided. Hence why they're going after the distraction missiles. What type of missiles are there? Oh. What type of tracking do the missiles use, Devastator, who is also Hibachi? Yeah, these missiles are effective. The crams on the Sudenica, not so much. They're kind of unimpressive. Radar-guided explosive with high signal processors. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a bit scary. Inertial HE. There's some sort of frag thing going on in there. Yeah, Bote lost a couple of turrets. This is not going well for Bote. Let's check on Sudanica, which doesn't have a whole lot of external damage, but Bote is firing Hesh, so there's probably a lot of ouch on the inside that we can't see. The main missiles are 180 frag. Gotcha. Whatever it is, Bote is not liking it. It does not want. It's like, no, please stop. Sudanica's down one of its missile arrays. Hesh probably got it. Yeah, it's got a couple of missing launchers in there. Yeah, Hesh landing right in here will definitely mess up those missiles. That's going to be it for round one. We are done and over with round one. So we've got 62.5 for the Bote and 87.7 for Sudenica. Let me just go ahead and clear out these other scores from the previous round. All right. Yeah, the DPS of Bote's guns is not great, but it can cause critical hits with those Hesh shells. Why am I loading it? We can just hit the start button again. Yeah, there's a lot of missiles in the budget for this budget. Yeah, I agree, Harness. It has some scary damage output, but I do question its durability against something that has that had an equal amount of oomph fighting back. Oh yeah, if you have similar DPS, it's pretty fragile, near entirely alloy construction. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. All right, let's go ahead and get round two underway. See if Bote can score some critical hits. Yeah, there's a good chunk of Sudanica's missiles are getting yoinked off course by the distraction missiles. They are definitely doing their job. But even still, the missiles that connect do pretty good damage. Oh, Bote's gonna get a missile hit in as well. It's like, ha! Take that, Sudenica. Uh-oh. Well, I've given you 2 free. The next one is gonna cause you to lose the rounds if you were despawned if it happens again. Oh, every other match. Because, yeah, it's a little hard for me to actually run the tournament if your ship keeps crashing my damn game. And Streamlabs is yelling at me about skipped frames because of how From the Depths bogs down your computer when it first loads. What do you mean looking for game to capture? There's a game right there. There you go. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know if it's the missiles because, you know, 1,000 paper cuts doesn't do this, and it shoots more missiles than this does. Though not as much. I don't know. It's same number of missiles, but over a longer span of time. Yeah, Brisby, your ships certainly do slow down the... Wait, why does Sudanica not have any materials? Did its materials containers get blown up? Or something? Did anybody notice if it had materials at the start? Or did the game not give it materials? Okay. There's a hole where the storage is? Okay. Just making sure, because it happened really quick. Alright. So that's a critical hit. No, this was... Yeah, Spall Liner. Yeah, my ammo storage has, like, multiple air gaps, plus my hull is just kind of built to resist Hesh. It was the Hesh. Okay. Up. Wrong link. You clipped it. Okay. Good to know, because I just wanted to make sure that the settings didn't screw up, because I didn't really look right at the start. Paper cuts doesn't... Whoops. Made it kind of... Oh yeah, it does have materials. This doesn't really show it, though. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it did have storage at the start, though. That just perfect Hesh shot. Just ruined the Sudenica. Now it's just a matter of how much damage can the boat do before time runs out. Its only material storage is its ammunition and the fuel bunkers immediately above it. So when those blew up, it just had no material storage left. Well, I mean, boat has 6 guns. That helps with the APS. And then it has missiles and torpedoes, I think? That's the anti-torpedoes. I think those anti-torpedoes might have HE or something on them. I forget. I don't really check for that. What I usually... Oh, you know what? I can actually check in... Can I check in this mode? Yes, I can. So, see? Even damaged. No HE on the anti-torps? Okay. It has just barely enough firepower and missiles. And then plenty in APS. Alright, that's going to be the end of round 2. With the boat scoring 95.1, but with 4 seconds of DQ time. And the Sudanica 76.6 with 6 DQ points. Because of the Sudanica stopped because it ran out of fuel. And the boat was running away at the time. It's kind of unfortunate timing there. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main menu to completely clear that. And then go back into the custom battle mode and hope that helps it not crash. Did I already load it? I don't remember. Okay. But if it crashes now, that's just going to be it. Oh, that superstructure just obliterated by that missile strike. You bet one gifted sub it crashes. Ooh, boat's getting pretty hammered there. She's not moving very much anymore. Her propellers are spinning, but she's not really going. Wood makes wonderful confetti, indeed. Alright, looks like we've avoided the crash. Oh, there goes that arm, though. Just got blown off. Oh, you guys are silly. Yeah, Patarix and Zerotops nose is made for pretty good confetti, yeah. Oh, a whole bunch of those missiles get distracted, but a not insignificant number of them still get through. See, the boat does this to itself a lot. It'll start running away and then sit at an angle that half of its guns can't actually aim at the target. It should be angled the other way. Actually, the other way doesn't really help either. It needs to be broadside. Stock AI, not even once. I mean, hey, I'm using stock AI on my ship. Yeah, boat's getting pounded pretty hard, though. It's getting awfully far, too. It goes much further, it's going to start getting DQ time, I think. If Sudenica wasn't chasing it down. But yeah, I guess I'll just need to remember to do that, to go back to the main menu and clear it out and restart and see if maybe... Well, I mean, the very first battle also crashed, so... But that was also continued off of other battles, so maybe it's just the repeating custom battles that makes that, you know, it crashes in. If that's the case, me just going to the main menu between rounds is not a big deal. But it's a little hard for me to, you know... for your ship to do its battles if it keeps crashing. Yeah, Bote has some pretty thick armor, it turns out. It's holding up pretty well. The side armor, anyway. The deck armor is not doing so great. Alright, and there we go. That's the end of round 3. No DQ times this time. That's good. 65.6 for the boat. And 87.7 for Sudenica. That gives a score of 82.7 to 73.3. So it's not terribly far apart. Like, the vote is definitely going to be important here. Oh, and we've got a follow from Snick. Thanks, man. "50 seconds left. What are you talking about?" But anyway, oh, I didn't know you weren't following. Okay. Well, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. And for those of you on YouTube, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.